Before we begin,
make sure to check out a YouTube channel run by a British expat in Warsaw, making content about different places in Poland. If you want to explore Poland's beauty and learn more about the country, this channel may be a good choice for you. Brit in Poland, link in the description.
enjoy watching.
Since my arrival in Poland, I'm captivated by its medieval period of history, particularly castles and knights. So I was invited to the trip to the field of the Battle of Grunwald. This video is a reflection on the group trip to Grunwald village, located in the order of 2 hours by bus from Warsaw. Our wait too had one 15-minute break at the parking zone. However, we arrived later than expected due to a traffic jam reported by our bus driver. We arrived at our destination at around 12 AM. Going a bit ahead of time, I must confess that the weather during the whole day was vastly boiling, which was a challenge for all of us. The first phase was supposed to be a group photo near this tall monument.
I've taken my digital camera to take a group photo as long as the coordinator doesn't mind and would like me to take a photo. And it will be a good memory, especially when it comes to medievality, to which today's trip is related to.
As it turned out, on that day there was a rehearsal for the military march, so we couldn't gather there for a group photo. By contrast, we've seen military transport along with Lithuanian, Polish and Ukrainian flags. Meanwhile, the tickets for the museum were said to be arranged.
The guy dressed like knight taking photos with tourists. What a cute horse is this! This one, another one behind. You gracious one. So basically the rehearsal of the army march is ongoing, so we went to the left side.
We head towards the museum, past the field where the reenactment of the Battle of Grunwald takes place. From my view, it was on the left side.
I assume somewhere else there will be a reenactment of the Grunwald battle. Looking forward to it.
Apart from the scheduled reenactment, there were also stalls offering meals and beverages, toys mainly related to military and archery theme, and souvenirs. Most of them accepted cash only, whereas only few of them accepted both cash and credit card payment methods. And here it is, the Battle of Grunwald Museum. All the exhibits there are labeled in Polish, English and Lithuanian.
The guy on the left looks like Janek from For Dunkman and a dog, so 4 pancerni pies w języku polskim. Pretty interesting animation. I can see the combination of graphics and use of sand as a background. And knights are like, the bird is flying out! Looking at all these exhibits, especially helmets, I remember myself the trip to Hermitage Museum in St. Petersburg, where I heard that knights were lower in height than modern people. Oh, I especially remember this one and that one from different illustrations. Nice. without exaggeration, really big.
Inside that big maquette, there are archaeological artifacts in 2 different cases, and next to it, there are exhibited money collection. The special thing about the museum is the interactive battlefield map showing the chronological plan of the battle. Above it, there is a panoramic video screen showing some reenacted footage.
Basically, the scheme of sword is shown, however, in only one language, in Polish. So it's either native language can be used, or someone should use DeepL or Google Translate to translate from Polish. I personally understand what's written there. But this... something should be written on the wall.
By the way, while I was observing the museum exhibitions, I noticed the writings on one of the walls. It resembles the manuscript of those times, probably written in Latin, spoken back then. I also assume that the text describes moments from the battle. Any clarifications in the comments would be really appreciated. The exhibition ends with mentions of the battle in the propaganda of PRL.
So basically the Grunwald battle happened in 1410 according to the lifetime schedule. Or shall I say lifetime graph. I only need to step away to see the whole one. Oops. There it is. Although the exhibition was short in terms of time, at least it was informative.
Now it was time to have some lunch.
Ponies! Or little horses, maybe. Difficult to differentiate, I guess. Well, the woman was giving away these nalewkis with this flavor of blackberry. They don't look like wine, but at least it's worth trying. Although, yeah, there is some wine over there, I guess.
Apart from liqueur, I also ate potato pancakes for 30 zlotys in Pałac Martęgi.
These Chinese friends also brought some chereshnya. Not sure, I don't remember what's in English, but looks full of appetite. Yeah, sweet cherry. Dziękuję.
English sweet.
Eventually we went to the battlefield, where the reenactment began at 3 PM. I will be quiet here to let you watch the reenactment with live sound.
Nie kojarzę, że ten, też był motora. Trochę taki, wiesz, taki matka z niego płaci nie pracuje.
Wszyscy, po wszystkich ziemiach olbrzymiego państwa zrozumieli, że wybiła stała czareczna. I tak jakoś przedstawiliście. Bądź wrogi statowy na 4 strony świata, a inni niech skoczą na wsie po sołtyku. zwykły pokal. Stoczona z góry, spadając, coraz większego napędu nabiera. Tak i on. Tak i on skropić przez wyjścia. Potem spadł na wszystko wywalone.
Po co mleczek?
Wojsko polsko-litewskie z zaciekłością i nienawiścią tarło do przodu. Jeszcze łucznicy marszczyk zatrzymać chcieli. Raz po raz zasypywani strzałami przez tych łupów nacierających wojny. Jednak rycerze nie ubiegli się
Aga, jak mówiła, że robiła te rekonstrukcje, że bawiła w to
jak rycerzy mogło odegrać. Oto krzyżacy zaatakowali chorążego Marcina z Wrocimowic, trzymającego wielką, świętą dla wszystkich wojsk chorągiew krakowską orłem w koronie. Lecący krzyżek Marcin w białym szeregu płaszczu. Jego celem były jednak siły główne Polaka. Nie chcą zrezygnować z zaskoczenia. Postanowili
Popatrzymy na kierowcę karetki.
osłonięci ciałami i wywyrywaczy z podążenia. Rozpaczliwy gazet stara. I w tej rozpaczy był bezstrach, ale i świetło. Żeby być żywy odwrót pana na górę. Rzucili się jak najlepiej zostało wiara. Prowadzili dziękuję kupienia. Krzyżowy ogarnął za szał bojowy. Ze zniesionymi mieczami i toporami ruszali się z największą bezpieczną. Jednego ani szal spadania, ani znoszone mody nie mogły ludzi pomóc rycerzom białych płat. Ten to był dla zakonu i dla wszystkiego zasadzenia rycerstwa największej klęski, ale nie mało. Wycinano krzyżaki od góry, a oni marli milczenie posądni naturalnym nauczasami. Niektórzy żegnali, niektórzy żegnali na odwrót ustaw bojowych.
That was interesting reenactment. However, because of boiling weather, I nearly got sweat and tired. Luckily, everything is fine.
Hope you enjoyed it. In the meantime, we were so exhausted after the reenactment, so we took a break. At the historical marketplace, the folk band was preparing for its medieval music concert with bagpipe on the wooden stage. went to the monument to wait for others so that we could take a group photo of our trip. And we eventually managed to take it with my digital camera. It was a good contribution, though. Throughout the event, there was an old-style plane flying around. I managed to capture it with my camera, despite the fact that the stabilizer in it doesn't operate quite well with the larger zoom factor. Because the bus driver needed a break and a traffic jam still occurred, we spent 1 more hour at the market before heading to our bus. After all, the sun was going down, which concluded today's trip. Exhausted but happy, we went back to our bus past the amusement park. Before I hopped on the bus, I was intrigued by the other side of the nearest road, so I managed to sneak there safely to observe the large field and observe the sunset. At 8:40 p.m. our group drove back to Warsaw. The challenge of the boiling weather was already overcome. On our way back we watched A Knight's Tale, somehow relevant to the medieval period. It was funny and awesome, not to mention the fly walking on the screen that thought to go into that dimension. Overall, the Grunwald trip is a remarkable one for my summer break. I didn't regret going there to learn more about the Battle of Grunwald and feel the medieval atmosphere along with seeing some military equipment.
I usually get off in the center, however this time I got on platform COVID because I needed some fresh air after trying Meadow. Anyway, I enjoyed the trip and I hope you enjoyed this video. This is the end. Make sure to hit the like, comment below what you think, and also subscribe and turn on notifications if you want to receive updates on my channel. And I see you in the next video. Cheers!